This is APEP again. I'm here to speak to y'all again about the shapes. So I wanted to show you what I was talking about in the first video. This is 0. This is the dot. Right now this is a blue dot. So this is tapping into the throat chakra. This is all throat chakra energy. Plus the shade of the blue. It can also vibrate with the pineal too. So over here, this is the one that taps into your consciousness. These two are like a split. Tap into the left brain and the right brain hemispheres of the brain. This is the downward. This pulls in energy. This one sends out energy. This is the diamond, sucks in energy. You can use that for vampirism and sex magic. This is the cube. That's for manifestation. That's for trapping energy or to seal some type of energy that you want to save later on in the future. Here's the pentagram. You got the pentagram. So the pentagram is downward. That means it's pulling down energy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the upper pentagram. You're shooting up energy, sending out energy, or you're releasing energy. Hexagram, you're sending out energy and you're pulling down energy because you have this combination of these two triangles. 7-pointed star, pulling down energy. If it's upward, you're sending up energy, but I didn't draw it. I ain't feel like drawing it. 8-pointed star, you're merging 2 rounds. You got the octagon, you're merging 2 rounds in together. So this is really good for summoning spirits when you use this. So that's what I want to basically get into. I want to show you some books that you would really love to read. This is called the Al-Dumal, Luciferian Tantra and Sex Magic. You know what I'm saying? This gets into the shadows. You know what I'm saying? But I learned way more things about the shadows. You could decipher and decode these books. You read it. After you read it like you read it. After you read it, then you decipher and decode them. Decode anything. This is called Luciferian Witchcraft. This is a very useful book too. You know what I'm saying? It's very thick too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Flick through the pages. Well, I ain't gonna show you that. Fuck it, man. If y'all really want it, you'll get it. Next is American Indian Trickster Tales. So this is really good too. It's very interesting stuff. That mythology is very hard to decode, but I'm getting better at it. I think that's also where your cartoons come from. You know what I'm saying? Dragon. This goes into different types of dragons. You know, what you call reptilians. You know what I'm saying? Which is really just yourself. It's Kundalini energy. It's the reptile part of the brain. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Daemon Tarot. You should work with this. This actually got more results from this. Somebody stole the book, but I have the cards still. Haha, motherfuckers. But I got more results out of this than using the book itself and interpret it. When I interpreted it myself, things started happening. You know what I'm saying? And you got Egyptian magic. And this shit will start happening. All you got to do is start cleansing yourself and whatever. And there's things to decantify your pineal gland. So what you need to decantify your decantify your pineal gland to help your pineal gland become more active. First of all, you need a black light. So a black light or UV light. Another one is apple cider vinegar. If you can't find a black light, go to Lowe's, get a royal blue light. Get a blue light, the one that CFL light bulb, the one that's a spiral. Those type of blue lights. That will help you have visions. Another one is onions. Onions will I actually survived off of onions when I was out in the wild for a while. You survive off of it. Green onions too. And eat them. You have to eat them fast to be spicy. They have to be real spicy. So like in 3 days, they will kind of lose their power. They also will attract succubi spirits too. And it deals with exorcism. And you have prophenic dreams if you eat the green onions. You know what I'm saying? Eat them raw. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they can't do it. I could do it. Next is, I'm trying to remember from the top of my head, pineapples. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that shape a lot has a similar or the same has the same electromagnetic field. So a pineapple looks like the pineal. You know what I'm saying? Even certain nugs of marijuana looks like a pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it has seeds in it. You don't want it to be GMO. Another one is watercresset. Watercresset is a good one. Bananas. If you could come across it, salt water. You could drink that before you go to sleep, and it will pull. It'll pull the stuff out of your body, but it'll also pull the toxins out of your body. But don't drink too much of it. Same thing for apple cider vinegar. You don't want to drink too much of it because it's acidic. Remember, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it on the pineal. Oh, and what I really wanted to get into was like certain hand signs with these shapes. So this will represent 0. When you go like this, when you hold your finger like this, you know what I'm saying, with the point finger, and you this wrap around, you tapping into the circle and the dot. Vesica Pisces, you tap into that when you use this hand symbol, the Vesica Pisces. See, now somebody might put this on video and say I'm Illuminati, but I'm not. I do not like them. I hate them. You know what I'm saying? I do use witchcraft. They can call me a devil worshiper or whatever. I'm not a devil worshiper. I worship myself. You know what I'm saying? I got this reptile part of the brain. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I put curses on the enemy. I don't work with them. Next is the triangle. Okay? Now, you know this is, that's the triangle. You already know that. That's simple. The cube. You know what I'm saying? That's the cube. The square. You know what I'm saying? You got the cube. Oh, from my angle, it looks like the cube, but from them, it looks like a mouth. It looks like a hell mouth. This is also the hell mouth, because when you look on this side, it draws their attention. The triangle sends the energy up, but when it's this way, it looks like a cube. It's a square. 5-pointed star, like this, and like this. You know what I'm saying? Hexagram, you could go like this, as above, so low, just like the Baphomet, because you got the triangle upward and the triangle downward. You know what I'm saying? You merge the two together. 7, I don't have a hand sign for the 7-pointed star, so I just throw up the V, which is the Y. The Y is the dragon. You could do it all types of ways. You could do it like that, or you can go like that. This is also tapping into the reptile part of the brain. Most people say it's curses. No. When it's a circle like this, it's a curse. You know what I'm saying? The circle is a difference. When it's like this, it's protection. When it's like this, you're tapping into the reptile part of the brain. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see the elite throwing this, because they trying to use your reptile part of the brain, so you've been enslaved by your own nature. You have to learn how to use your own reptile part of the brain, besides them using it for you to enslave you. Because if you know how to use it, you could become an ultimate survivor. Next is the 8-pointed star, which is, I'm still trying to remember how I did it. I think it was something like, 8-pointed star. Oh yeah, now I remember. It's like, that. No, wait a second. No. 8-pointed. Man, I forgot how to do the hand sign. I have not did it in a long ass time. That's why. There we go. It's like this. There we go. It's like that. That's the 8-pointed, but you can't see it from this side. See over here, you have the cube. Then you have this, which is the diamond. So that, bam. You see that? I did it with this. That's the square. And you put another square. 8-pointed star. You know what I'm saying? Merging 2 realms. And the 9, I just do this, like with the chi energy, because the 9 is also the spiral. So what I want to talk about is, like, for instance, the colors have a certain power, the shapes have certain power. So for instance, if you have a circle that's a dot that's red, they tap into the root chakra. and you know, so on, whatever chakras, orange, yellow, green, they tap into other chakras, you know what I'm saying? What I also wanted to get into is the circle with the dot. So that tap into different parts too of your chakras. So if it's a circle with a dot or a target, they're targeting you, they're targeting your consciousness. So whatever color that is, they targeting that part of your consciousness. But you can utilize that to conjure too. There's a shirt that I saw that had a lightning bolt. You know what I'm saying? The lightning bolt with a skeleton. And it had a blue on one side and an orange on one side. And what they was tapping into was the right brain of the skull, which is, it was an orange, yeah, it was a lightning bolt. The lightning bolt was the split and was the charge of energy, and is associated with grounding too. The orange was on, I think it was on the right side. If it was, then they were tapping into the emotional aspect of the right brain. You know what I'm saying? But if it was on the left side, then that means it was tapping into the sexual or the physical sensation of the left brain, which is an orange attribute of it. Then if it was blue, blue would be more like the creative part, which if it was the right brain. If it's the left brain, they probably trying to make you into a drone or a slave, because blue is used to make people believe everything that you want them to believe. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing blue green. I'm gonna let y'all know about this too, about the blue green. So don't believe everything what I tell you too. I'm using blue and green because green is the heart chakra and blue is the pineal. Also, blue is one of your original Luciferian colors, and green is the original satanic color. Because Saturnalia, your goat heads and all your symbols come from there. You know what I'm saying? It didn't originally come from the Satanic Church. The Satanic Church adopted it in 1960. Yeah, 1960. You know what I'm saying? The goat head, or the man in the woods, or the green man, is green. And the original color, or what you would call the green man, or a diva or devil. Devil comes from the word diva, which means goddess. You know what I'm saying? And green was associated with the goddess. That's why Venus is green. Now, Lucifer, when you look up if you translate it into Mandarin, it becomes Uraeus, and the colors of the Uraeus is gold and blue. And like I said, Lucifer is the morning star. The morning star is the sun, is not Venus. You know what I'm saying? This is what rises in the morning and evening star. Think about that shit. The sun rises in the morning. What's the star that rises in the morning? The sun. What sets? The sun. And it's also the pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? And blue is dealing with the pineal gland. So Lucifer, God, the devil, and all that, these are all symbolism. This is not something to be afraid of. Lucifer is your pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? The devil is the goddess, or your divine feminine. God, what God really is what they call Father Time, is really Saturn, which represents your limitations, your barriers, you know what I'm saying? And that energy is useful as well, you know what I'm saying? So I use the God energy and what you call the devil or Luciferian energy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I could be kind of egoistical sometimes, you know, that's just the effect of this iron, you know what I'm saying, of the reptile brain. So just ignore the bragging, just get more into listen more into the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to present here. So if the triangle is, like, let's say you had an upper triangle, and your upper triangle was red, you're pushing away that energy, or you trying to send a curse. If the triangle is red and it's downward, you're pulling in that energy. You're trying to pull in that root chakra energy. Okay? It's back on 14. I guess I'll see y'all later. I'm going to have to talk more on this. I'll see y'all later. Maybe I should just make a topic on each shape and each color on it. So, I'll see y'all later. Look, there's a little ant crawling on there. Got the antenna just like the reptile brain. Split. I'll see y'all later.